Hello friends, and I hope you all are fine at home. Okay, so let's today to talk about the some confusing words in English grammar, and which really help you to minimize your common errors. In the last video, even we talked about some errors which can occur in our English language when you are writing something and when you are giving speech. So let's talk about here somebody, someone, everybody, everyone, or anybody, anyone. So actually, sometimes we use it in our common life very much. But is there any difference between somebody, or someone? Similarly, if there is any difference, is there any difference between everybody, everyone? Okay, similarly, anybody, anyone. So if you talk about the differences, significantly there is no difference between them. There is no difference between them. Significantly, no differences is he in English grammar. But slightly there is difference. And what is the little bit difference is there? Body, the forms of body here. You can see. Similarly, this is a forms of one. And actually forms of ones are very common in writing. It is very common in writing. I mean to say that we use someone or everyone or anyone in a writing form, like in stories, like in novels. Generally it is in writing. Similarly, in somebody, everybody, anybody, these are the forms of speech, and it is frequently seen in a speech. It is frequent seen in a speech. That is the only difference between forms of body and forms of one there. That is somebody, someone, everybody. There is no other significant difference between them. So now again see here the next one. Sometime, and sometimes. Okay. So here also we may be confused. We may be confused in the use of these words. And actually I have written what? Sometime. Two stresses are there. Try to understand this. How you pronounce it. So when you pronounce it, sometime. Two stresses. Okay. But here sometime. And here is sometimes. So the uses are different. Sometime means actually quite a long time. Sometimes refers to a quite. Sometimes refers to quite a long time. For example, you can see here, I am afraid. It will take some time to repair your car. So actually, what is the example? I am afraid. I am afraid means I am sorry here. I will take some time to repair your car. The some time to repair your car means it will take long time to repair the car. So that is the meaning of sometime. But another word is sometime. Sometimes. What is the meaning of sometime? It refers to an indefinite time. This sometime, indefinite time, and usually used for future. Your प्राय future को लागि use गर्छौं हामी यो sometime लाई. Like when you say, and it means actually one day. It means one day. Simple meaning is it means one day. Kunnai din. No, let's have a dinner. Let's have a dinner. Let's have dinner together. Let's have dinner together. No, sometime next week. Sometime next week. इसको मीनिंग क्या हुआ कि लेट्स हैव डिनर टुगेदर सम टाइम नेक्स्ट वीक मींस वन डे नेक्स्ट वीक कुनै दिन अर्को हप्ता दैट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ सम टाइम एंड इट इज जनरली यूज्ड इन व्हाट काइंड ऑफ टेंस फ्यूचर टेंस फॉर द फ्यूचर टाइम ओके नेक्स्ट इज समटाइम्स this sometimes is an adverb of frequency an adverb of frequency it is very common to us sometimes adverb of frequency like and it means what on some occasion it means on some occasion okay on some occasions for example you can say I sometimes went skiing when I lived in Germany मैं कहिले कहीं जानते है ना sometimes का मतलब तो है more than once that is sometimes I sometimes visit my uncle's house okay so now you can understand the difference with some time is this and it refers to a quite long time similarly some time means indefinite time usually used for future and it means one day sometimes an adverb of frequency and some occasions more than once in such a sense sometimes is used. So again let's talk about these three words dead, died and death and what are the differences between the use of them. So when you talk about the dead it is an adjective okay dead for example a dead man or you can say his father is dead. His father is dead. So it is an adjective यो adjective को रूप में use गरिन्छ or even another example you can say that idea has been dead for years. That idea has been dead for years. Okay. Similarly, other word is died. Try to understand. So actually, died is the past participle form of die. Died and died is actually verb, and with what kind of verb? Past participle. V3. Past participle. V3 form of die. Okay. So, for example, Shakespeare died in 1616. Okay, so this is the past form of die. Next one is death. So death is actually which participle is a noun. It is a noun. And meaning is what? The end of life, the permanent end of life. End of life is death. So you can say after his death, his wife went to Canada. Yes, death is the permanent. That is the difference between death, died, and death. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you will subscribe it. Thank you very much.